Welcome everybody to Santa's VIP thing here, and I say Santa just got here, so welcome Santa.
Morning. How's
We got the
everybody doing?
program rolling, John. We got it rocking and
Okay.
rolling. We're live, we're recording. It's happening.
Can you hear me good? I got a brand new microphone, Mr. Kurt, and I'm still playing with the levels. Can you hear
No,
me?
the microphone is set really low.
Yeah,
So
we can hear you, but yeah, we can still hear you, but it's a little slightly quiet.
How's
yeah,
that?
it's almost
Is that
like you
better?
got it plugged into the speakers instead of the microphone.
No. Is that a little better? I turn it up. How's now? Can you hear me
Maybe
now?
so. Yep, you're better.
Better?
Yeah,
Yep.
it could be louder if you can, but if that's the
Okay.
loudest it can be,
Hang
it's
on, I
okay.
can adjust it some more. I got a fine studio mic. And
All right. Well, Emily, why don't you cover your part while he's doing that? We're live and we're going. So, Emily, what do we got?
So welcome everybody to Santa's VIP panel. We're doing the first and third Monday of the month. To come and chat with Santa about how we can how Santa could help you and how you could help Santa and what's going on and so on. So here, you want to add anything to what we're doing with Santa here?
Well, we've been enjoying many events that Santa's been on with us since the last VIP panel and networking event here in this format. And so it's a lot of fun. And we got to do a little bit of a party earlier with some of our friends that, coordinate their event through the Alignable community, but they have it on Zoom. And I got to come up with a storyline, a fictional storyline, including Santa Papa John, and so we kind of built up on that. It was quite an entertaining event earlier, but yeah, it seems like more people are being Santa approved. I know we keep talking to our friend Ben Rusk, who is Santa approved, and
yep.
so
Can you
so the,
hear me now? Is that a little better?
yep. Yep, you're
Awesome.
better. You're not as loud as you were with the other microphone, but it is good. You are at a good level now.
Okay, and we can I might have to play with oh, hang on. Aha, for some reason I got to turn this down a little bit. For some reason it's not staying
There
on
you go. See Santa Claus with all of his toys. Santa loves toys. So Santa's got another toy he's playing with here. So, yeah, this is broadcast business, folk. Microphone test.
How's that? Is that much better?
No, now it went down.
Okay, hang on. How about now? Did it get louder?
Now you're
Yeah,
back to where you were before, which it's like I say, it's an okay volume, but
How
it's not
about
as
now? Is that better?
yeah, that's real decent. Yeah.
There you go. All right. For some reason, it's when I change programs, it's going to not the actual microphone input, it's going to a standard computer input, which is really weird. Huh.
Yeah.
So I'm still using my Focusrite as an interface, but now I've just got a better quality microphone to pick up the speaking.
Yeah, it is pretty good because, like I say, the other microphone had you a tinge higher volume, but as far as following what you're saying, even though you're a little softer, it's still really easy to follow what you're saying. So yeah, I can tell the quality of the microphone. It's good fidelity.
Yes. So how's it going? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, yeah, fantastic weekend. Emily, did you
Other
do
than,
anything fun over the weekend?
oh, I worked all weekend. I seen probably 350 kids this weekend.
oh well.
Yeah,
That's a
down in
few.
the cities on Saturday. did a big grocery store where I sat there and seen a bunch of kids, and then I was at probably about a $1.4 million house after that for a couple hours, overlooking a nice little pond. So it was very interesting, and there was a bunch of kids in there. And then I got to play in the snow and the slush and the rain on the way home. And then Saturday got to get up and head to the resort, do my 2 hours at the resort. Then I was at a photography studio for about 6 hours. And then after that, I did another home visit. So it was a busy, busy weekend. But you know, there's still people visiting or sending me emails for even visits this weekend, Kurt. Like, people are waiting to the last minute this year, which is really unusual. I just booked two today for Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well, maybe Santa, maybe we'll have to figure that out in terms of, exposure and campaigning and prompting people and whatever, because maybe people are kind of going at it one way or another and hitting a dead end that you're not a part of any of that, and maybe they're hitting you up after trying 20 other things to find, where's Santa?
Well, that too, but Mrs. Claus has got some thinking that people's money may be a little bit tighter than they're realizing. So they're going, hey, let's get all the presents. Let's get the food that we need. Let's look after our bills and say, oh, we got money left over for Santa. Now we'll get Santa. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure the way it's going this year, but I keep booking these ones last minute, which is getting me up to almost where I was last year, considering I lost a couple big contracts in the city, but I gained a couple. But it's been an interesting trial so far. And then, of course, I'm still doing stories. I got to do another story yet tonight for a family, so I'm excited about that. We still got things going on, folks, and we can still make things happen for your family if you're happening to listen to this and you're inquiring. And this afternoon, I had a really good one-on-one meeting with a young lady that found me because I do videos every day, and she's seeing some nice comments, and she goes, I got to check this Santa's website out. And all of a sudden, she's filling out the paperwork to be Santa approved. Lady is from Minneapolis, so I thought that was very cool. So the word is getting out that people are starting to inquire on what Santa approved is. And now, of course, we can't forget our veterans. So I added a new part to the website, Kurt. I have now not only doing a list for the services that we're all looking for, of course, but now I'm going to add another page for meetings. So, I will get our meeting like on Monday night where people can come to that one at 6:30. And then I've listed a few other ones that, let's get some awareness to some of these networking meetings, because it's all about communication. It's all about contact, and it's all about keeping in contact with various different people. So
Yeah.
lots of
Oh,
excitement things happening.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going that direction, Santa, I mean, what about, finish that first, like get that comfortable, like you're comfortable with the directory now. So
Yep.
taking that on, you're comfortable with. So I think at the next phase, when you're comfortable to take on another add-on, what about adding on a podcast, which falls into an event, but you're talking about networking events, but what about
Yep.
there's a
Yep.
lot of veteran podcasts out there that could be
Yeah, I think
neat to
there
have a
is too.
directory of that and have that calendarized when to catch them and how to watch and listen.
Absolutely. And, build up the military, build up the podcast. I mean, the whole idea of that website is to get information to our veterans. And yeah, I think podcasting would be another big list that could be easily built onto that one.
Yeah. Emily, what do you got?
Um, it just dawned on me just a little bit ago. I don't know why I didn't think of it me earlier, but reaching out to Lawrence Wingate, who had been
Yeah,
working
I
with,
just got
who's also a veteran and whatever.
yep,
He's
I
interested.
just got introduced to him today.
Oh, okay.
Someone gave me an introduction today, so I got to reach out to him this evening. It's been a crazy afternoon already, so it's been good. But yeah, I've seen him before at various other meetings, but I have not actually had a one-on-one with him.
Okay.
Well,
So
make sure to mention that Emily Gallmer was curious about him.
yes,
What's going
absolutely.
on, Lawrence Wingate? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And another,
I haven't heard from him or talked to him in a little bit, so
okay. And either one of you, can you send me the flyer for the breakfast?
The veteran breakfast in
The
Kentucky?
veteran, yeah, the veteran breakfast in Kentucky. Because remember, we talked about that last week. That is on my plan to make a video tonight to promote the veteran breakfast and include Debbie on there. And I think we had talked about, and I said, I finally getting my poop in a group and getting myself organized and so I think that's on my plan for this evening is to make a quick little video to promote that and to include Debbie's name in and Project Diehard needs a little bit more promotion for that breakfast.
Okay. So it sounds like in terms of the podcast that we probably won't, doesn't sound like we'll see on the podcast that you'll be working on these other videos instead, it sounds like.
Possibly. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I told Mrs. Claus that supper will be at 6 and we'll get that finished and we'll get that done and over with and might be able to sneak on for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we
Oh,
always welcome cameo appearances.
absolutely.
Even a few
Absolutely.
minutes to get the ho 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 on there,
You got that right. But yeah, can you make sure you send me that so I get the right information so I can put it on the video?
Yeah, so Emily, you've got all that, correct? Because it's promoted heavily on LinkedIn and Facebook and the website, so it's all out there, Emily, for you, right? That you can compile
Yeah,
that.
I could. I would did a quick search before because I was going to try and get it done, but then I got sidetracked.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Brian.
I
Or
think I've seen posts and stuff about it, so I can
yeah, there should
I send
be
you
uh,
something.
yeah, there should be Facebook events entered. If you're noticing that they were entered up to a point and not like if they were entered up to December and not continued, but I think 2025 has some entry in there. I don't know how far out they made the entries, but should be
Yeah.
out there on the Facebook page with events. And so, Emily, are you able to put that together and then just keep in touch with Sue and me if something's missing?
I can look into that or look on their pages and whatever and see what I can find
Okay.
and send it to Santa.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep. I
so,
think that's should be next on the plan, you know.
all
And
right.
then there was yeah, it's been a crazy productive week though. Booking lots of last minute, like I say, a lot of last person in person visits. And I mean, I'm still getting emails for this weekend. Last night I got an email for, something tomorrow night. Can you pop in for here for half an hour tomorrow night? Sure, I can, you know? So it's never too late to book Santa for an in person. So, but
All right. So, one thing I'm thinking of is Emily and I and others have been talking about the Great Discovery, and you're on the platform. Have you been doing much to?
I haven't promoted that at all.
Yeah, because really, you're in a great position to rack up the number of people who take on a learner account. You know
Yeah.
that you can make that part of your mantra that you love to help see all the different ways to have people get educated and dive into their topics of interest. And, through your link, you know, invite people. And that's something that Emily should have. Emily, you don't have his link, do you?
No, unless if his like username is like Santa Papa John or something.
It is. I think that's
Okay.
what I've
Well,
got.
there you go. See, he kept it easy.
Okay.
thegreatdiscovery.com/Santa
I
Papa.
haven't
So,
I haven't tried looking up or doing anything with it, but yeah, I could look into that too.
yeah, because really that's the way to go. Get people, latching onto the learner account. I've been telling people we're a group committed to make the Great Discovery bigger than Facebook. And, so hop on in there like we did long ago on Facebook and get your learner account, and everything else will sort itself out.
Santa. My
But then
affiliate
after
link
that,
is
it's promoting the events, making sure people find the Great Discovery events. And if they have a learner account, go to the events. Then if there's anything more that they might want to sign on to, they can decide that through the events.
Oh, so it's just Santa, Kurt.
here. I'll put it in. I'll put it in the
Just
chat
Santa,
for
not
you
Santa
because
Papa John.
no, just Santa.
Okay. Oh, I see. Somebody, the legal shield decided to join us.
Miss Debbie.
Legal, legal side of things.
All
Hello,
right,
Miss
so
Debbie. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Are you all ready for Christmas?
Oh no. I'm a long ways from ready for
Well,
Christmas.
not to throw any digs in, but you only got 8 days left.
Well, thankfully, my Christmas is a little bit later than the rest of you, so I do have a couple extra days, but still, yeah, I kind of need to get on the ball.
You do your Christmas because you let the families do their own thing. That's what we do too. And then we have ours in January.
Oh, we have ours the Saturday after the holiday, so I only have a few days, but sometimes I can take advantage of some good sales that way. But
Absolutely. That's the Ukrainian way. Is you and that's why I tell everybody they have Ukrainian Christmas is like January. Oh, I think it's the 7th, and then you New Year's is like the 14th for on the Ukrainian. That's there's another special name for the Julian calendar, they call it.
oh, right.
And people celebrate that. And when we were growing up, we used to just giggle because that would be well, that's because Ukrainians are so cheap. They want to have all the big deals after Christmas. Well, you know what? That's just maybe a smart way of doing things. Have you seen the price of some of these gifts the kids are asking for?
Yeah, really. And
Holy
when there's
moly.
18 of them that you need all the advantages you can get. So,
Oh, you got that right. Mrs. Claus has been busy making blankets and quilts and hats and scarves, and I just we end up donating 15 this year, 15 blankets that she made by hand. So one way, I think three went to a church, four went to a church, four went to a shelter, and then I think six went to the Salvation Army. So we were able to spread it out and not just give to one place this year. So that made Mrs. Claus very, very happy that we were able to, donate
wow,
this year.
yeah, that sounds great. I know they're appreciated those beautiful blankets that she made. I'm still trying to finish up one brand new baby blanket, so I'm impressed that she made so many of them.
That didn't include the ones that she gave to the family and
Mm.
the baby blankets that she made. She's always going crazy in the sewing room. And then when her back is bothering her, she can't sleep at night. Where is she? In the sewing room, you know, creating. When I'm on TikTok, where is she? In the sewing room creating, because she's joined me a few times on TikTok. And of course, now all the kids are going, "Where's Mrs. Claus? Where's Mrs. Claus?"
I
Well,
bet.
she's in the sewing room creating tonight. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no
That's
getting
kidding.
too close to Christmas to keep both of you occupied at the same time. You have lots of things you have to do.
Yeah,
yep.
oh yeah,
That's her spot. The sewing room.
yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So what's new and exciting, Deb?
Well, let's see. It's new and exciting to me that it's 47 degrees and it's like 5:30 at night, you know. Whew, that is really nice and exciting.
Oh,
Um,
well, yeah, I'm glad you shared that because we're at 29. We've had actually a big warm up. Uh, Last Wednesday, I think we were at 15 below or 20 below.
oh,
Yeah,
that will wake you up.
yeah, that definitely made the quick walk to the mailbox a little interesting in my
Yeah,
slippers.
for sure. I actually have a grandson who came to Minnesota last night to work for a week, so hopefully he's going to stay warm while he's
And
up
where's
there.
he working?
I'm actually not sure. I was thinking in the Twin Cities, but I don't know for a fact. But I
Okay, what
know
does he do?
he's right now he's repairing car washing facilities.
Okay, all right. And
And I'm
every
like,
town has one of those, so he could be anywhere in the state.
yeah, I would think that they could just shut him down for the winter when especially when it's down there below zero, would be a wise idea, but evidently not. So
That's why they have doors on them.
I guess so. Oh.
Unless you're like Kurt and you spray the hose along the door and you freeze it to the concrete, then the next guy can't get in.
You know all my tricks, eh?
Hey,
Wow.
we've seen it in the Northwoods many a time. Why won't the door open? Well, maybe someone got a little fancy with the sprayer. Yeah.
Mm. Does that put Kurt on your naughty list?
Oh, he's been on the naughty list for half the year already. So, but every now and then he comes through and he does some, very nice work for some people. And, it gets him closer to that 50-50 point.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Got to
that's
keep
good.
Kurt trying because you don't want to give him too much for granted because then he'll take advantage of,
I
the
know. Yeah.
situation.
It's a good thing he has Sue on his side because,
Absolutely. Because Sue's on the
well,
nice list, of course.
oh, of course. And Emily has a lot of work trying to keep Kurt on the nice
And that
list.
is Deb, you and I both know that is a chore and a half right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
they have their work cut out for them. Both. Probably takes both of them to even kind of get it taken care of. So,
Yeah. No kidding.
yep. So,
So
we're
are you going to
almost,
have all grandbabies at your house for Christmas or you got to do it in stages?
no, we will go to our youngest son who had a baby almost 2 months ago. So we will hopefully all be there. I don't know. Let's see. Right now, one of the granddaughters is in Alaska, of all places,
Wow.
but she got engaged yesterday. So we'll,
Well, congratulations.
yeah. But I'm sure she's coming back before our Christmas. I don't know whether the plus one will be with her or not, but so anyway,
And what's
yeah,
she doing up in Alaska? Going to visit him? Is that
yes,
where he lives?
that's where his family is, and so they are there to visit for a while, and then she comes home before too long, hopefully.
There you go. What about you? What's your big plans for Christmas, Kurt?
Well, my brother and his family, sister and her family are coming up. I have to pick my sister up at the airport this weekend for her coming into town, and so yeah, they're going to be in town this weekend through Christmas, and then heading out. I think like by the 28th, I think leave from here.
Didn't you do that for Thanksgiving too? You got the biggest house or what? Everybody just likes coming to your place?
Actually, it's over to my stepmom's house. She's got the big place, which
Ah, there you
is,
go.
about 6 or 7 miles from us to go over there. So,
I was going to say, someone join in that's yakking away, but that's Marianne.
there you go.
There you go. What's your big plans, Emily?
Well, my brother and sister are coming here. They're living out of state. Both of them live out of state, so we're just gonna be at my parents' house and yeah, I'll hang out at my parents' place. So
There you go. You
Sounds
got nieces
nice.
and nephews?
no, no nieces and nephews.
There you go. Interesting, interesting. We're gonna probably, I think she bought a nice big roast for Christmas Day, so we're gonna enjoy a nice roast, just the two of us, and then we'll do Christmas with the family after the New Year. And we got to do it in 2 different weekends. So we'll do mine that are down here, and then we'll do hers the weekend after. So
That sounds awesome. Spread out
hello, Marianne.
Christmas.
Aloha, Santa Papa John.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
What's your big
Fantastic.
plans for Christmas?
I'm gonna go on a boat cruise for 3 hours on Saturday, and I'm gonna stay at home. We got a little turkey breast that we did on Thanksgiving, and just set it up here, watch some TV, and just kind of relax. Nothing major.
There you
So
go.
we got Zach Clayton's military miracle going on for 37 hours. And we got a free ebook download on Christmas Day for everybody. So we're setting that up. So anybody can go on there. And also you can still go out and play the Apple app games for free with your family. And you can also check out on the YouTube channel and learn the finger spelling ABC alphabet. So we got good stuff that's happening. And we got a Shopify account now, Santa Papa John.
Cool.
And we've created we have book t-shirts for the first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness. We're just uploading them. So that's what I've been working on. And we got our additional characters, Chelsea, the courageous sign language chicken, Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee, Harry, the hard of hearing rabbit, and Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, has his app game. So we want to give a shout out to community programs, Zach Clayton for having this amazing military family event and appreciation on Christmas Day. There's your logo, Santa Papa John. So thank you for making us Santa approved and showcasing the Acts of Kindness series books. And yeah, so that's our gift to the world. And we appreciate Leon McLaughlin too. He's bringing water units worldwide. So and that's Waterflow the Whale. And he'll be delivering some water units as well. And yeah, so we have the book available for, again, to download on Christmas Day. It's a free ebook download. And I was just looking at our website. We updated the website, Santa Papa John, with you on it. So I don't know if Emily could be so kind to showcase our website, because you have your own section. And Christian Mendez did a great, awesome job. And Sue and Kurt Roscoff went, wow, when you popped up on my website. We also have
Yeah,
you on the shop.
I looked at it the other day. It was he did a very good job, so that's exciting.
We have you also too on the Shopify, at the top of the Shopify t-shirt
Wow.
account now. So we appreciate you, Santa Papa John, being our social media influencer, showcasing the Acts of Kindness series books, the coloring books. The puppets are on their way. So sorry for the delay, but that's kind of what happens when the shipping and road conditions and truckers and packaging and UPS. So we know they're on their way there, and safe travels for all. And so if we can get them to you this week, we're going to be so excited. So my writer Suzanne Sims is back in Arizona from Mexico. So we're editing the books. We'll get copies of the books as well to see them, getting them ready for Leon McLaughlin. And talked with him yesterday. He had a success in Hawaii and working on opening up these locations. So that's what your little elves are doing for you, Santa Papa John, on the world
Cool.
of ability.
That's interesting. Very cool. You're gaining ground and you're getting your information out to more people.
Yeah, Santa. Well, because of you too also. I got a email from hosting her a website to host that said you have now 500 views. So thank
Wow.
you, and thank you, Jay Stoyan and World of Ability podcaster Emily for displaying the website, and Kurt also. So yeah, what a great year for everybody.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And your
How
weather's
many
good
viewers
down
do
there?
you have? How many viewers do you have, Santa Papa John?
I hit 84,000 on Saturday night on TikTok.
Wow. Congratulations.
Trying to hope that I was going to hit 100,000 before Christmas, but don't know if that's going to happen yet. But we'll see what
Oh,
happens here in
come
the
on,
next.
Santa. Don't gotta hold out for that Christmas miracle. Come on.
Oh, that would be
Up
absolutely
volume.
awesome. So we'll see what happens here.
It might be with what you're doing with Santa Mike and Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward. Maybe, you'll click in some videos, on the
Yep.
24th, and by the time the day is over, might be another, 15,000 followers for you.
That would be absolutely wonderful. That would be a great way to celebrate Christmas. I'm not counting it out yet, but we'll see what happens, and we'll get on there a little bit extra maybe this weekend, depending on how everything else plays out. So it'll be fun and it'll be interesting and more importantly, we'll see how many kids we can talk to. The cool thing is, you guys, I bring on, and you've been on there, Kurt. I bring these people on to talk to me. I bring the kids on to talk to me live. I'm getting more parents coming on lately with their little ones so that their little ones can talk to me, which is really cool because now I'm getting the approval of the parents that are coming on and allowing their children to talk to me. So that's given me another step of acceptability that I'm putting out a good, clean show for, the kids that are out there. So that's scoring me some brownie points as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we parents, we don't want to be, let out of the excitement. We got that kid inside of us that wants to talk to Santa all the
Oh,
time.
were you on the other night when that she must have been 65, 70 years old? She said, "Yeah, the grandkids have gone to bed. I wanted to talk to Santa." And I'm going, "Oh, okay, let's have a chat." And she was, that she had her kids were out, and she was babysitting the grandchildren, and she put them to bed, and my name popped across her feed, and she said, "I want to talk to Santa." So I thought that was kind of cute.
Yeah, yeah. When we got introduced to you, you said that right from the get-go that you found that it's not just the kids that hover around your presence and whatever. It's like you said, the grandparents too, kids of all ages. You said,
Kids of all ages. Yep, there's no age limit to believing. That is for sure.
huh?
Yeah. So it was
Yes.
kind of interesting.
You bet, you bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I just want to share with you too, this Saturday, I'm going on a boat cruise, and it's going to be winter solstice. And that's the beginning of our book, Underwater Acts of Kindness. That's the beginning of the book where Noah the hard of hearing, well, he's not hard of hearing in the beginning, but Noah the whale comes down to Hawaii on a Hawaiian vacation. So I
Absolutely.
hope to be live with you, Kurt, from the cruise boat.
All right, let's do it to it. And don't forget about a week from today is also Festivus. So we could have that Festivus miracle bringing in thousands of followers for Santa.
Yeah, absolutely. When is that?
Well, I mean, it's just if you Google Festivus, like if you Google when is Festivus, it's December 23rd.
Oh,
So
okay.
so basically we can do whatever we want that day. So if you got a time of that day, Santa, you want to hop on and kind of tap into that Jerry Seinfeld sitcom culture and have some fun showing people like, hey, Santa can play with Festivus too.
Right. We talked about that on one of the other meetings there a week or two ago about that. Yeah, you were telling me that you do that with quite a gang all the way back from high school days.
Yeah,
If I
so when is that
remember right.
again, Kurt? I'd like to join.
Well, it's
What?
just the event itself is, or the day itself is December 23rd. But we don't have anything, an actual event set up for anything to do anything on there
No.
right now.
I mean, we can build from this time slot. We can, because as far as I know, Emily, you don't have anything slotted in for, I mean, we have our live at 5, general thing, but maybe we light it up and make it Festivus. And Emily, if you want to add anything on at other times, you let us know. But maybe we do this time slot and come out as our Festivus celebration.
Absolutely. The more the merrier, correct?
Yeah. So, Emily, maybe you want to make one of your LinkedIn event postings and make it Festivus for the rest of us. The rest of us that can't wait for Christmas. We got to do something, on the eve of Christmas Eve.
How about
That meeting,
more the Marianne?
the meeting we were on earlier, Kurt, where she got everybody to do a 2-minute part of the story. That ended up being quite interesting with you and Corey, throwing in about Santa approved. That was kind of funny, but thank you very much for that. That was interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
I figured I wouldn't take advantage because you don't tell anybody that you do the TikToks. So I feel like I have to be your cheerleader to say, hey, everybody, send people the
well,
Santa's
I,
TikTok.
I can only do so much in a 60-minute spiel, and
60 minute.
or
Yeah.
60-second spiel. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even when we're doing your thing here, it's like you got a 60-minute spiel right here we're in the middle of, we got to
Well,
make sure
yeah,
we cover TikTok.
I hit 76. No, hang on, 7,600 followers on LinkedIn. I've got over 2,000 on Facebook, almost 3,000 on Facebook, 84,000. So I got to be close to the 100,000 mark for all my platforms.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Someone said to me the other day, you got 85,000 and you don't have any sponsors? Time to get some sponsors. So maybe I'll start looking at that after the new year when I hit that 100,000 and we'll start getting some sponsors,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, and
Well,
we'll see what, go ahead, Marianne.
I was just gonna say, this summer they're gonna be doing the Treasure Island with kids, and you can sign up for that also, and
Yeah.
have a summer activity with the children. And
Yeah.
we just sent information to them as well.
Yeah, I know you can sign up as a sponsor or apply to be like a sponsor. I don't know about actually being on the show though.
Well,
Are you
again,
guys gonna,
it's Santa approved, so all we can do is apply and have a conversation with them.
I didn't know Treasure Island was Santa approved, but that's new to me.
No, I
That's
didn't
not,
say it was. I said
Well, you just said something with Santa approved.
No, I suggested that he contact Treasure Island and apply so that he can be part of it and be Santa approved. That's what my intention was.
Well, we can get Santa talking to Jeff, see if Jeff wants to be Santa approved with Treasure Island.
Well, we
And
know he wants to be
not necessarily
Santa approved.
not necessarily applying to just to do that. I mean, I could set up appointments with Jeff.
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun.
Well, I just explaining, I went on this morning and applied on the kids USA part, and you can put in your information and somebody will contact you about being a sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
There you go.
Gotta get on it.
All you can do is apply and have a conversation with them and see what they say. And so go out and play.
There it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There we go. So
Very-
what else have I accomplished this week? I would say booking last minute things, which is rather interesting.
I was reading the stories at 7 on Wednesdays. Been going.
Yeah, story time on Be Connected at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. It's starting to gain some interest, and some people are, it's another new platform that I'm reading free stories for an hour, and there's time for I break. I try and do 4 stories. So then I have a little bit of a break between stories so that people can refresh their hot cocoa and have some cookies and ask some questions of the kids. So kids can ask some questions of Santa, I should say. So that's starting to gain some traction. So we'll see how that. I haven't decided if I'm going to continue that after the new year, but I'm going to be putting some questionnaires out to see if there's going to be enough interest in that. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely. They're starting to do some big in-grounds and starting to grow by leaps and bounds, and they're starting to sign some big influencers to that program. So they just signed a guy that's got 10 million followers and another guy that's got 7 million followers. So they're hoping that, even if they have, 10% of those people, that would be another 1.7 million followers on the platform. That would be a huge leap of accomplishment.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. So it's they're treating me as an influencer over there, so they are giving me the red carpet treatment and anything I want, and it's very cool how they're down to earth and they're willing to look at new ideas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moving forward to 2025.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well,
So
I'm getting ready to go out with some volunteer nurses tonight. They have a restaurant here across from the yacht club, a hotel, the Best Western. What they do is they have a 2-for-1 burger special with fries, and 10%, 20% goes to the EMTs for San Carlos, the Riscotti EMTs. So we're going down to do a little fundraiser and have some fun, watch some football, connect with people that are coming back into town, Santa. So I'll let them know about you also and get San Carlos to follow you as well. And tomorrow we're going to the yacht club again to hear a presentation from a hospital rep because they just opened up a new San Jose hospital. So I will be out there showing your card. So I will do my part for you also, Santa.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I mean, that's what networking is all about. It's about sharing and caring and new connections and new people and building the relationship up so you can, you know, show other people what can be done.
Speaking of that, Santa, I got a dental appointment tomorrow at noon too with American Dental down here in Mexico. So I'm gonna be getting in my new front tooth.
There you
And
go.
yeah, we're gonna make that decision and get that handled for the beginning of the year. So all I want for Christmas is my front tooth.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of kids will do that for the two front teeth because everybody goes through that stage where they lose the two front teeth at the same time usually, and then the kids want that for Christmas.
There you go. So, and I think I want a new makeup set too because my eyes have recovered from my eye surgery. So I'm so grateful for these doctors that do amazing work and very affordable. So to help us all out. So
Has it
yeah,
made a difference in the way you look, your eyesight or something, or was it were they concerned about infection?
uh, wasn't to repair my eyesight. It was we acquired droopy eyelids, and a lot of people that I have met in the community or in my travels have had it, and they kind of they cut the eyelids, and depending on how much skin you have, and then you kind of sew you up like a rag doll, and you recover.
Ah,
And insurances are covering now. I didn't have that, but that was what he suggested when I returned. And I said, "Oh no, 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 I'm not going to do that." And just it's been a month now, a month and a half. So every day it's looking better, and I look more youthful, and I'm happier because I don't have the feeling of droopy eyelids. Um, you know, not that low kind of feeling or whatever, and having to pull out my glasses as much, even though I do wear them for reading. So, all those things, and just feels a little bit lighter on my eyelids. So a lot of people uh, can get this procedure done through their healthcare insurance now.
good, good. Didn't realize that.
Yeah. So, uh, so I'm very grateful. So I just kind of put on makeup now and I'm seeing a difference. And yeah, so there we go. The chiropractor was over yesterday, realigned me again. So uh, after all the strain of traveling and carrying luggage and pulling the hot stove out and signing, he put me back in alignment again too. So
Good,
just sitting and relaxing. So we did a lot of amazing work this past week in regards to making videotapes for Zach Clayton and interview with Alan Holmes and World of Ability podcast. Thank you so much. I was with Dr. Laura last week, and tonight I'm going to go out and play with the nurses.
there
And
you go.
but we're always networking and promoting, and always grateful for the good services that everybody's doing in the community.
Good stuff.
So tell us about your elves. Tell us about the reindeers.
All the reindeer have been training hard. Today they only did a 50-mile jaunt, so they're trying to get the younger ones in training sessions and teaching the younger ones how to fly and be balanced while they're flying, and so that's fun. And the elves have been working very hard. Of course, they're getting the lists are dwindling down, but there are so many good boys and girls this year that they're starting to work a little overtime to make sure that they get this list accomplished before it's time to have liftoff. And of course, Mrs. Claus has been baking cookies and putting the final touches on some quilts, and so that's been pretty exciting for her. So it's always something. You got to keep going, you got to keep motivated, and you got to keep rolling. And in the meantime, you keep talking to different people, and they find out different things. What's that now,
So,
Kurt?
so Santa, what's your favorite treat then for the holidays?
Favorite treat?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it would be cookies, of course, are up there. Sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and of course, a couple different pies would never hurt.
I like the red velvet chocolate chip cookies
Oh, there you go.
with white chips in it.
What about you, Kurt? What's your favorite?
I always like to throw out there about French silk pie. I'm a cookie monster. I love my Oreos and stuff like that. So like
Emily, what's your favorite treat for Christmas?
Um, I would say maybe chocolate chip cookies.
There you go. Everybody likes cookies.
that's right.
So, so other than that, I think we've been pretty well caught right up.
Yeah, well, Stan, I just want to say one other thing. I was especially good this year because I applied
Uh-huh.
for the awesome grant foundation. I won the award, $1,000, and we gifted the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind a water unit valued at $150 from Clean Water Foundation. So all those families that were affected from the Wed Hill contamination on that island. I know these little Duffies have great, clean, fresh drinking water for 500 families on the campus of the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind. They also received our books for Anti-Bullying Month, Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully. So
Good.
it's a matter of being naughty or nice. I think we were nice and showing the no bully message as well. So thank
That's
you,
good.
awesome foundation, and anybody can apply for $1,000. They give $1,000 away a month to your awesome project. Go and apply. It takes 10 minutes.
Nice. No
And we
word
did,
on a second grant, or do they limit you to one a year, or is it how does that work, Marianne?
well, that's what I was gonna say, Santa. So I rolled over and I applied for Minnesota. And that's where you live. And there's
Right?
a Minnesota School for the Deaf and Blind. And they replied back to me, Awesome Foundation Minnesota, in August, my birthday, and said, we need someone locally to apply. But we love your coloring books. They're really colorful. So I went on to contact the Minnesota School for the Deaf and Blind and the librarian. And so we applied again, and we'll see what happens in 2025. See, they meet sometimes once a month, once a quarter. I applied with Robert with Treasure Island, and it was Cleveland, Ohio. And I just reviewed it with him. I read it to him, and they said in 2025 they will review in March, and they will give out $3,000 for grants. So they will select 3 different people for each month. Now we applied, and we'll see what happens. And if not, we will apply again. So there's different states, there's different countries. We applied in Canada for Disability Channel with Jay Stoyan. We applied in Pakistan, where my fiber graphic team is, and they had massive flooding. So requested water units to ship over there with Leon, and just creativity, thinking outside the box. So it's not like I'm not a gambler, but if you went and sat at a slot machine and you had the opportunity to win $1,000, it just takes 10 minutes and it's free. So everybody can do that. So you can still go out and play. It's for
I
all ages of
see.
the hearts, all ages of the heart, Santa. So
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about, all ages. So, all right, guys. Well, you got to head out, Marianne. I think we'll cut her short a couple minutes and, well, let people carry on their evening so I can go and eat. And I'll be trying to get back on here about 7 o'clock if I can sneak it in. And Marianne, you have a great night. You be safe and have fun with the ladies.
yeah, will you let
And
me know about tonight? Because I'll be with the ladies and I can show you and we can join in.
Oh no,
awesome.
Marianne, he's referring to being on the Project Die Hard what
Oh,
podcast. So you wouldn't be
Okay.
able to, so you wouldn't be able to show them anything.
Okay.
So, anyway,
Well, you're not gonna remind them that they can download my book for free, Emily, on Christmas Day?
I'm not gonna be on the show. I'm gonna be live streaming from here. So, I mean, Kurt and Sue could certainly say something about it. Or Santa if he ends up getting on there.
But I can't.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, you could if you wanted to come on there, but you have to fill out a couple something to send in and whatever. So
I thought I did that from the beginning for this
no,
whole project.
no, this is for something else. This is for Project Die Hard itself.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
but
guys, well then,
you're welcome to come on. But if you're on something else, Marianne, I'm not saying that you can't, but um, I've send you the thing to fill out and send back.
Well, send it to me, Emily.
But anyway, I'll let you guys go.
Well, please
Okay.
send it to me. I'll fill it out.
thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Marianne.
Okay, Kurt, are you
Good.
still there? Kurt? Okay, I'd like to talk to Kurt for a minute.
Yeah,
Thank you, Santa.
and Santa, are you gonna go to the posting party? Oh no, you're going to eat. You're going to eat.
I'm going to eat.
Yep. All
All
right.
right.
So
Thanks,
see you
guys.
for a while. Bye for now.
Bye for now.